Welcome, cooks. We're opening up the Amy Learns to Cook Stand Mixer Vault, and we're going to do a 2023 holiday buying guide. We're going to talk about mixers all across the spectrum, from mixers under $200, mid-range, higher-end mixers, and even up to luxury mixers. Today on Amy Learns to Cook. So welcome. We have the Stand Mixer Vault open. Ho, 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 Santa's on the way, and all my cooks out there want a big present for Christmas, right? That's a stand mixer. So many people ask me what stand mixer they should get. And like I've said in the past, I can't answer that question for you. But today we're going to go through all the sort of levels of stand mixers, and I'm going to have a few of them out here in that price range that are currently available. It's not all the stand mixers that I like in that category. It's just some that I pulled out of the Amy Learns to Cook stand mixer vault, right? So we're going to start out with stand mixers under $200. We're going to be looking at those budget-friendly mixers. Those are the mixers for a few different kind of cooks. Number one, for the occasional person who would use a stand mixer. Sometimes you might not want to spend a ton of money on a machine that you're only going to use once a month, a couple times a year, not regularly, right? So you might want a budget-friendly option, to keep your costs down, but also allow you to have a little bit of stand mixer fun every once in a while, right? So those are my cooks that are budget-friendly cooks that are looking for an occasional use machine. Then we have my cooks in the middle. They want to invest a little bit more money in a stand mixer. They want a little bit more features. They want a little bit heavier duty cycle, meaning they can use it more often, and they want a little bit more robustness in the machine. So those are my cooks that want to go somewhere slightly above the $200 price range up to the $500 price range. That's what I call a mid-range price stand mixer. So then we move into my high-end category. Those are those cooks that want to use their mixer more regularly. They might use it every day. They might use it several times a week. And they also want to take their cooking to another level. That might be a category of a person that has two stand mixers. We've talked about it in the past. They might have a smaller mixer for their everyday cakes and cookies uses, and they might have a larger mixer for their bread machine. These are what I call more higher end home cooks that are like sort of prosumers. They're hobby cooks that want to take their cooking to another level, and they want a higher level machine. So those are my higher end mixers. What I put on the creme de la creme list are those Bentley mixers, right? Those ultra high-end mixers for the ultra high-end user. They're going to use it all the time. They need a very strong, robust machine that can do a lot of different things. Maybe they have 1, 2, or 3 mixers. They have a smaller mixer, a mid-range mixer, and an ultra luxury mixer for certain times of bread making. They're taking their bread making to another level. They're using different kind of flours, heavy flours in machine, larger batches. They're cooking for multiple amount of people, and sort of like that boutique home cook kind of thing going right there. Those are my Bentley users, right? Those are my highest end luxe home cook stand mixer lovers. So let's start out on the budget end. We're going to bring out some budget friendly options. Okay, for the budget-friendly mixers. So I pulled these out because these all performed very well when we tested it on the show, right? So the first one we have here is Old Scrappy Doo, right? This was the original OG Farberware stand mixer. I literally paid $50 for this mixer. When we tested it on the whipping, it did a great job. On making cookies, it did a great job. And making bread dough, it did a great job for this kind of mixer. Right now, this is running about $100. Unfortunately, the model that's out now is different from this model, so you can't get this exact one. I have not tested that new one, so I don't know if it's good or not. If you find one of these, this is Scrappy Doo. This mixer performed very well. It's an all-metal mixer down around the $100 price range, and you can't beat that, right? Another mixer I found that was a really good performing mixer was the Sweem. This is just right above $100. This is like an 8.5 quart mixer. It is a plastic body mixer, but it performed really well. I really enjoyed using it, and this is a great mixer at this price range. This one's metal, this one's plastic, but with this one, you get a larger mixer. It performed really well on the whipping the cream, making cookies, and making dough. The dough came out really nice, and I really enjoyed using it. Sort of the kind of budget-friendly star of the show has been the Akma. This took off on Amazon. It performed great in all our tests. It did a great job. It's a plastic body mixer. And for this price range, in the mid $100 price range, you can't do bad with this mixer. It did a great job on the whipping the cream, making the cookies, and making the dough. I had no complaints about it. And it has taken off on Amazon. It literally has, 15,000 reviews, and the reviews are really high. So this is a great option in the budget-friendly category. And finally, this is the Vivor. This is a 7.4 quart mixer. It's just right around the $200 price range. And I think you get a lot with this mixer. It's a full metal body mixer. It's 7.4 quarts. It was nice and smooth when we used it, making the whipped cream, making the cookies, and making the dough. It did a really good job. And that's why I'm putting this on our budget-friendly list under $200. So this is not every mixer that I love under this. As a matter of fact, there's a new one on the market. So this Zacme is brand new on the market. We just unboxed it this week. I haven't had a chance to even use it yet, but this is also down in the under $200 price range. And there's a lot of things that I like about it. It has stainless steel attachments. It has a knob here to turn it on. I'm looking forward to trying this out. We have not tested this mixer yet, but I just wanted to let you know that this mixer is a newcomer on the market, and we will be doing a test on it. So I wanted to put it on my mixers under 200 just so you can take a look at it. We're now on to our mid-range size mixers. These are the mixers for the little bit more advanced cook, a cook that wants to cook, use a mixer more often than just occasionally, and they want something that's a little bit more robust. These are the mixers between $200 and $500. So I brought out some samples from the Amy Learns to Cook mixer vault, right? So on the lowest end here, right around $225-ish, $250 is the KitchenAid Classic Plus. I really enjoy this mixer. This is actually one of my favorite mixers because it's great. It's great for a cake and cookie kind of mixer. It's small, you can get it out, but it still has a little bit of robustness over a lot of the other mixers. And I really enjoy this mixer. When I'm like oh, I just need a mixer, and the mixer I pull out a lot of times is this mixer right here, the Classic Plus. So next to him is his little sibling, the KitchenAid Mini. This mixer I did a test for when they first brought it out, and it wasn't particularly my favorite mixer. The one that I had initially had a weird smell to it. It wasn't that great. We did the standard Amy Learns to Cook test on it. We did whipped cream, we did cookies, and we did bread. I wouldn't recommend this for bread at all. It didn't do a very good job, and if you put more than like 3 cups of flour, I think you're going to kill it. But if you need something that you can just bring out, you can put in a cupboard, it's easy, it's small, and it's great for, you know, the cookies and batters kind of mixer. So on my scale, we're moving up, and I'm moving past some other KitchenAid mixers in their lineup, notably the Artisan, and I'm going straight to a bowl lift. And if you want a bowl lift right now, my recommendation is a 7-quart. Unfortunately, KitchenAid has made some changes, and the Pro line, I believe this is the Pro line version of the 7-quart, is no longer available. They've switched over to a new 7-quart with an AC motor. I haven't used it. I love my Pro line. So that's what, if you can stack a Pro line, I would get the Pro line, but the 7-quart is what I would sort of go on the KitchenAid line. I would go with this mixer. Another mixer we tested out recently is the Zacme 8.4-quart mixer. I like this mixer because it's really quiet. It's got a lot of power. I got a window pane out of my dough that I made. It did a great job. It's a newcomer, and I'm anxious to put this through more paces. We did a full Amy Learns to Cook, a review on it. I really liked it, and time will tell how it performs. But right now, I'm liking this mixer. So this is the Zacme 8.4. So we have 2 other mixers with sort of a different platform in this mid-price category. So let me get them up here. So also in this mid-price category, we have some bottom drive mixers. So these run on a different platform, as we've said. They don't have the head that goes over. The motor is in the base of the unit, and there is a paddle in here. These are the cookie paddles in the Bosch. And this is the dough hook, which is similar between these things. So this one is cheaper than this one. This one has recently gone over to a new model with a completely new build on it. We did a test on this where we made like a ton of pumpkin cake batter, and we made pumpkin cupcakes. We had it almost overflowing, and we made so many cupcakes, we froze them and we were eating them for months, right? The Bosch here will also do, we did 9 loaves of bread in this bad boy. We've done 10 pounds of mashed potatoes. These are for people who want to make larger batches. They don't do great on single small batches. So if you were to put 3 cups of flour in this bowl here, it might get lost in here. This is for someone who wants to make larger batches than that. They're great. This one, you can get it around the $400 price range, I believe, give or take, right? And $450 and $300, right? They have a lot of attachments that go with it. These are sister mixers. So Bosch is made by Bosch, but it is distributed in the U.S. by Nutrimel. It's very hard. They are the exclusive distributor of Bosch in the U.S. Nutrimel is. Nutrimel makes a sister mixer. They make a lot of great grain mills, and they also make a sister mixer to the Bosch that runs on the same platform. They use a lot of the same attachments. Some of those attachments are actually made by Nutrimil for the Bosch because they're made for the American market. We love the attachments, right? So they make them, they fit on here, and they fit on the Artiste. So if you're looking for a bottom drive mixer and you want those larger batches, these are two great options. So for all my luxury loving cooks, right? We're in the luxury category, and these mixers are $500 and over, but I would say they're significantly over $500. So right here we have the Anchor's Room stand mixer. This is my baby, and I love this mixer. It is great for making bread. It does a fantastic job. We've used this to make all kinds of different bread. We did a full test and review of it, but we've used it to make many different kinds of bread, and it is amazing. It comes with another bowl that you can make cakes and cookies out of, and it comes with this bowl. It runs on a different platform. It has a roller system, and there is a little bit of a learning curve to get used to this mixer, but it's worth overcoming that curve, right? This mixer runs in the $750 price range. So this is the KitchenAid Commercial 8. This is another one of my babies. I love this mixer. It's really quiet. It has a DC motor. It's surprisingly quiet. It is a huge, robust, NSF rated, commercial rated mixer, and it is, whether you would use it in a commercial setting, I've seen it used in a commercial setting. I've taken classes at a culinary school, and they were using these mixers. It's NSF, and it is 8 quarts, and it has a huge bowl on it. This mixer here runs about $800. This mixer here is at the top of my line in my luxe category, my luxurious stand mixer category. This is the Wolf. You guys know Wolf. They have ranges and all kinds of fancy stoves. They are for the very high-end buyer. This mixer is close to $1,000. It's huge. It's robust. It has a unique bowl lift like this. You spin it around and the bowl lifts. This mixer is a beast. It's an absolute beast. So if you are, it's 7 quart. If you want to make like pretty decent sized batches and you want something with that Wolf backing on it, and you love, maybe you have other Wolf appliances, this would be great. I think it's about $975, something like that. It definitely falls in the luxury category. Okay, so now we are in the super luxury category. These are the Bentleys, the Rolls Royce of stand mixers, right? So here we have the Fromage. This is a spiral mixer. We made a big batch of pizza dough in this mixer. It is amazing, but this is a straight up dough machine, right? I don't know. Some people say you can make cakes in it, but I don't think it's going to mix because it's got this spiral paddle. It doesn't like go around the bowl. It's meant for dough, right? So this is the Fromage. It is about $2,000. It's an amazing mixer. If you are a hardcore bread maker, or you really want to get into pizzas, or if you have a uni and you're making pizzas like crazy, you might want to invest in one of these. This is amazing. It's an Italian mixer, and it's awesome, right? But then we also have the creme de la creme in terms of countertop mixers. This is a planetary mixer. This is a Hobart N50. This is the ultimate in expense, right? This mixer is $4,400. I did not buy this new. This was a used mixer that I got for $250. You can get these on the used market, so watch out for them. You have to be careful though, because they're few and far between, and they can be really beat up because it's a commercial mixer and it's been used in a commercial environment. So the ultimate Christmas gift would be the Hobart M50 or the Fromage, right? So thanks for joining me. This is the Amy Learns to Cook. We brought out the mixers from the Mixer Vault, and we've been looking at these for a buying guide for you for Christmas this year. If you have a cook in your life that is demanding a stand mixer, take a look at all these mixers. I have links down in the description, and you can see which one works best for your needs and your budget, and give that to your cook or yourself, right, as a Christmas gift. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching the Amy Learns to Cook Stand Mixer Buying Guide. It did a really good job, and it didn't move around the corner. It didn't
move around the corner. I don't know where we're going to put this on. She's going to make some cookies. Maybe we can dip this in cookies. Ooh.
But not
Are
easy.
you tap dancing?
I tried.
See what you got, Sunbeam. See what you got, Farberware.
I just need to taste it.
Or should I not be nice? Let me think about all the things you did to me in the last week.
I don't know. We have a new year. You could start a New Year's resolution.
New year, new me. New year, new me. Not.
I will definitely say it's chilled. Do you need a taste test? Confirm it?
Do you want to do the honors, Eric?
Sure, I love whipped cream.
Okay, Boo, since you chilled this so nicely.
Now, Boo,
Here's a little bit.
You know we have an anniversary, an important one coming up pretty soon.
We do. 25 years.
You would never do anything horrible.
I wouldn't. Go ahead and take a taste. I would never do that to you.
Yeah. It's tasting like whipped cream, but I'm still not quite sure. Well, that's not the whipped cream for sure.
There's 25 years!
Yeah, that tastes like what I'm used to tasting. Hi, y'all. Inspector Electrical here. Sparky. Oh my God, this smells a lot like with the Sunbeam. If you remember that video.
Yeah, I've got some oily kind of smell going on.
I think it's, but I don't know. It feels like it.